Welcome to Kaima Studio's latest immersive experience, where today we journey into the golden sanctuaries of beachfront opulence, gold everywhere, inside the most luxurious oceanfront mansions of 2025. If you love exploring sumptuous interiors and visionary home design, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the like icon, and drop a comment sharing which detail dazzles you most. Join me as we traverse coastlines and tour mansions where gold is not just an accent, it's everywhere, from fixtures to finishes, from surfaces to sculptures. In this video, we'll unveil stunning hallways, glittering bathrooms, gilded living rooms, and panoramic terraces that capture sea breezes and sunlight alike. Each mansion we visit embodies a bold design philosophy, to elevate luxury by blending extravagance and elegance in perfect harmony. So settle in, let your imagination drift to the sound of waves, and prepare for a visual journey through interiors so richly appointed you'll marvel at each golden reflection. We'll examine the details, the materials, the inspirations, the design choices, and you'll see how 2025's most ambitious architects and interior designers push gold beyond ornamentation into immersive experience. Golden entryways, first impressions in gleaming hues. From the moment you step across the threshold, you sense the house's personality, bold, radiant, and unapologetically lavish. In the grand entryway of one oceanfront mansion, you're greeted by floors in shimmering marble inlaid with veins of gold leaf, reflecting natural light from towering windows. The walls shimmer in a pearlescent white finish layered with gilded plaster reliefs that catch every flicker of sunlight and shadow. Oversized doors, their surfaces subtly filigreed with gold-accented motifs, swing open to welcome you. The scale here matters, ceilings soar, staircases wind upward in golden balustrades, and light pours in from clerestory windows. In some homes, the foyer becomes a transitional gallery, sculptural gold installations suspended from the ceiling, dramatic lighting that highlights textures, and mirrors framed in burnished gold that multiply perspectives. Designers leverage this entry zone to set tone and establish expectations. Luxury is not in restraint but in embracing sumptuousness. Here, gold is not flat or forced, it's layered, antique, polished, matte accents, creating depth and movement. Each reflective surface interacts with daylight, creating a dance of warm luminescence. You'll notice how the chosen hardware, door handles, escutcheons, hinges, are all custom pieces in 24K finishes or brushed satin gold, not afterthoughts but integral components of the design. This golden reception is an invitation. You are entering not just a home, but a curated universe of indulgence and light. The living room, where gold meets comfort. In the living rooms of these oceanfront palaces, designers balance spectacle with comfort. The challenge is to infuse gold in a way that feels inviting rather than overwhelming. Many living areas open directly to panoramic sea views, so design must negotiate between the drama of the vista and the warmth of interior decor. Sofas in ivory linen, plush cashmere throws, and muted area rugs form a soft base over which gold elements appear. Side tables with gilt metal frames, coffee tables with inlaid gold patterns, lamps with gold leaf bases and silk shades that glow like candlelight. Accent pillows with shimmer threads echo the tone without dominating the palette. On walls, you might find large-scale art framed in gold or backlit gold wall panels that serve as feature walls. Fireplaces are sheathed in marble with gold veining, with mantels trimmed in polished gold and flanked by mirrored niches with embedded lighting. The ceilings may boast coffered patterns, with inner frames highlighted in subtle gold leaf. Rather than flood every surface, designers often concentrate gilding on focal points, around a chandelier, on the ceiling cornice, or framing a view corridor, letting the golden flourish draw your eyes. The effect, a space that feels opulent yet curated, where you can relax while immersed in an environment of luminous elegance. Dining in gold, feast for the eyes and palate. Step into the dining rooms and you enter a realm where gold marries hospitality. Long dining tables of exotic wood may be edged in gold trim or have inlaid gold patterns on their surfaces. Chairs upholstered in sumptuous fabrics, silk velvets in deep jewel tones, carry gilded legs and arms. Centerpieces often include gold-finished sculptural vases, candle holders, and accent bowls that shimmer in candlelight. Wall treatments might include mural panels bordered in gold leaf or lacquered surfaces that reflect the glow of the table. Overhead, grand chandeliers, crystal and gold, cascade like chandeliers of liquid light from the ceiling. Designers often install recessed uplighting in coves to highlight gold leaf ceiling motifs. In some mansions, dining rooms open onto loggias or terraces, so the transition from indoor to outdoor is seamless. The golden interior seems to extend outward, framing views of the sea. Table settings echo the theme. Chargers, flatware, even edge detailing on plates may carry subtle gilding, though always balanced so it remains tasteful rather than ostentatious. Lighting is calibrated. Dimmable fixtures, cove lighting, and strategically placed spotlights ensure that gold accents catch your eye but never blind you. In 2025's most daring designs, the dining room becomes a stage where food and light perform together, wrapped in gilded finishes that elevate even a simple meal into an experience. Gold in the kitchen, blending glamour with function. Often kitchens are spared heavy ornamentation in luxury homes, but in these oceanfront mansions designers push boundaries. Imagine sleek cabinetry in deep cream, high-gloss lacquer, or pale onyx, all trimmed in subtle gold banding. Handles, knobs, and hardware become showpieces in brushed 24K or matte gold finishes. Range hoods are sometimes wrapped in metal panels with gold patina or hammered gold surfaces. Backsplashes may incorporate translucent materials layered over metal foil or mosaic tiles of gold, bronze, and mother of pearl. Countertops in marble or quartz may carry veins of gold or bronze, or even thin seams of metal inlays. Islands may be encased in metallic panels with light behind them, giving the illusion of glowing gold. Open shelving displays fine china and glassware, with gold-rimmed edges, echoing the overarching motif. Many kitchens in these mansions also include breakfast nooks or casual dining alcoves where gold accent work continues, light fixtures, wall sconces, decorative trims. Designers must carefully consider how gold interacts with stainless steel appliances, ensuring they blend rather than conflict. The trick often lies in balance, grounding the space with neutral tones and only accenting functional elements in gold. When done right, the kitchen becomes a place of casual luxury, where cooking and conversation happens in golden ambience. Bedrooms that dazzle, rest in radiance. Bedrooms in the most luxurious oceanfront mansions of 2025 are sanctuaries wrapped in refined splendor. Walls may be paneled in soft fabrics or leather, punctuated by gold lacquer trim or gilded bullnose edging. Bed frames themselves often feature headboards with gold frames or inlays, and footboards may carry delicate motif work. Nightstands, dresser surfaces, and dressing tables incorporate gold hardware and layered detailing. Bedding fabrics are sumptuous, silks, satins, and velvets, yet usually in muted palettes so that gold elements shine subtly rather than shout. Lighting is critical: bedside lamps in gold bases, pendant lights suspended from ceilings, and recessed cove lighting highlighting ceiling medallions or decorative moldings. In some bedrooms, ceilings are coffered or domed, with each recess edged in leaf gold and softly lit to cast gentle radiance overhead. Mirrors framed in gilt expand the sense of space while reflecting other layered textures. In master suites, adjoining lounging areas or private balconies often continue the theme: golden accent furniture, metallic threaded rugs, and even decorative screens or partitions in perforated gold metal. Because these bedrooms open to ocean views, designers take care not to let gold compete with nature's spectacle. Instead, gold accents frame windows and draw attention subtly outward. The result is a restful haven that shimmers yet soothes, and invites you to luxuriate in gilded calm. Lavish bathrooms, gold and water in harmony. Bathrooms may be the ultimate stage for opulent expression, and in these oceanfront mansions they truly shine. Consider walls clad in marble with golden veining, large format slabs cut to flow seamlessly over vanities, shower surrounds, and tub decks. Vanity mirrors are edged with backlit gold leaf or LED halo frames in warm metal tones. Faucets, handles, towel bars, and fixtures are masterfully executed in polished or brushed gold, some custom cast in elegant shapes that echo the ocean's curves. Freestanding soaking tubs may have metallic bands or bases of gold-finished metal. In steam showers or wet rooms, gold mosaic tiles line niches or accent walls. Floating vanities may carry gold accent legs or panels, sometimes inset with delicate fretwork. To control light and shine, designers use dimming glows, wall sconces, and strategically placed mirror lighting that avoids glare while highlighting surfaces. Many bathrooms open onto private terraces or overlook the sea, allowing natural light to filter in and bounce off metallic surfaces, creating a sublime glow. In some homes, heated floors beneath translucent marble panels allow you to walk on softly lit surfaces, and gold accents amplify that glow. Designers must carefully balance moisture and maintenance, selecting metals and finishes that resist tarnishing. When executed well, these bathrooms become spa-like sanctuaries, where gold and water collaborate in unison. Corridors and transitional spaces, gilded continuity. Often overlooked, the hallways and corridors in these mansions serve as connective tissue weaving together the luxurious narrative. Designers treat them as extensions of the main rooms, never afterthoughts. Walls might be finished with layered metallic plasters tinted with gold, while baseboards and moldings carry subtle gilded edges. Floors are rarely plain. You'll find inlaid mosaics, medallions, or border treatments in gold or bronze. Lighting is key. Recessed uplights, cove lighting, and wall grazers highlight textures and surfaces. Occasionally, suspended sculptural lighting elements, ribbons of gold orbs or abstract forms, in corridors draw you along and provide visual pauses. Columns may be encased in gold-trimmed marble or clad in decorative panels with textural reliefs. Mirror walls with gilded frames expand and reflect light, making passages feel brighter and more spacious. Designers often place accent pieces, gold consoles, sculptural vases, or pedestal objects to punctuate long stretches. Every door frame is detailed, trim, casings, and door hardware in gold finishes that become components in a continuous symphony of design. Because these corridors lead to the great rooms, design continuity is paramount. The golden glow you sense in the entry should ripple through these transitional zones, maintaining a narrative thread. The artistry lies in ensuring these often narrow spaces feel grand, luminous, and richly textured, rather than cramped or overdone. Staircases and landings, sculptural paths in gold. Staircases in these oceanfront mansions often transcend function, they become sculptural focal points drenched in gold. Grand sweeping staircases curve upward with balustrades of gilded metalwork, swirling motifs, filigree patterns, or custom art-inspired rails. Handrails may be in polished gold or brushed bronze, sometimes overlaid with glass panels edged in gold. The risers may carry gilded accents or subtle metallic inlays. Landings can be moments of pause, circular open areas with domed ceilings, skylights, or feature lighting, all accented by golden moldings, medallions, or chandelier fixtures. Sculptural elements, like golden freestanding art pieces or fountains, often occupy these transitions. Designers calibrate lighting so that stair surfaces, walls, and steps softly glow, with hidden LED strips beneath treads or inside recesses making the structure itself luminous. In some estates, glass stair treads sit over metallic inlays, resulting in reflective glints underfoot. Because stairs often act as vertical visual axes, gold detailing must be fine-tuned from every elevation and vantage point. The play of light and shadow across surfaces is critical. Staircase design is as much about engineering and geometry as it is about aesthetics. Walk up these stairs and you feel you're ascending through light, gilded air, a theatrical elevation to private sanctums above. Outdoor terraces and balconies, gold under the sky. Luxury oceanfront mansions don't confine gold interiors, many extend it outdoors in terraces and balconies. Floor tiles may include gold flecks or metallic veins in stone. Pool surrounds or plunge pools adjacent to terraces might incorporate gold mosaic tile lines or shimmering copper accents. Metal railings are finished in matte or satin gold resistant to corrosion. Outdoor furniture, lounges, side tables, planters, carry gold frames or metallic finishes that patina elegantly in salt air. Lighting fixtures, wall sconces, bollard lights, overhead pendants, are designed in marine-rated gold tones. Pergolas or overhead sunshades may include gold metallic finishes or gilded supports. Decorative screens or partitions might be laser-cut in gold metal, casting lace-like shadows on surfaces. In some cases, sculptural installations or fountains with gilded elements reinforce the theme. Designers must carefully choose materials that withstand humidity, salt, and sunlight. They often use anodized or powder-coated gold metals or composites with gold finishes. The interplay of ocean breeze, sunlight, and gold surfaces produces shimmering reflections, whether through water, metal, or glass, a dynamic environment that changes throughout the day. On these terraces, gold becomes a framing device, framing views, framing sunsets, framing your experience of sea and sky. Lighting and fixtures, illuminating with gold. Lighting design is the unseen hero in these gilded mansions. It transforms surfaces, amplifies textures, and animates gold. Every fixture is chosen with care: pendants, chandeliers, sconces, downlights, all in harmonized gold tones. LED sources are often hidden to create soft indirect glows that highlight ceilings, coves, and metallic surfaces without harsh glare. Many chandeliers are custom designed: chains, frames, arms, and components in gold-finished metals, sometimes interspersed with crystals or glass elements that reflect golden light. Recessed uplights graze walls, drawing out the relief in gilded plaster. Under-cabinet lighting accentuates metallic backsplashes in kitchens or bars. In closets or dressing rooms, wardrobe interiors might glow softly with gold-trimmed lighting integrated into shelving. Outdoor areas include wall washers and path lights with gold shells or lenses. Designers calibrate color temperature carefully. Too cool and gold appears cold and brassy, too warm and it becomes tawdry. The ideal is around 2700 to 3000 K, which lets gold glow warmly and resonate with human skin tones. In some dramatic spaces, kinetic or programmable lighting shifts subtly over time, so gold surfaces appear to breathe. Thoughtful lighting lets gold remain elegant, not garish. It lets surfaces whisper rather than shout. In every room, lighting dictates how gold is perceived, its depth, its shadows, its reflections. Material selection and techniques for longevity. To sustain such lavish finishes in oceanfront conditions, designers and architects adopt advanced materials and techniques. True gold leaf, whether 23K or 24K, is only used where appropriate. In many places, gilded metal laminates, PVD coatings, or anodized aluminum with gold tones provide greater durability. Surfaces receive protective clear coatings to resist humidity, salt spray, and oxidation. Composite panels may incorporate thin gold layers fused to substrates, combining aesthetics with structural integrity. Specialized sealants guard edges and seams. Custom hardware may be produced in solid bronze plated in gold alloys for strength and longevity. In wet areas, corrosion-resistant metals and finishes are essential. Surfaces are engineered for maintenance, easily cleanable, serviceable, without compromising the visual story. Designers often test finishes under accelerated weathering. They also integrate maintenance access invisibly. Panels can be removed, metal surfaces relacquered or regilded selectively. The structural design anticipates expansion, contraction, and movement, ensuring gold trim, particularly in large spans, does not crack or delaminate. In some homes, nanocoatings help repel stains or fingerprints, especially on high-touch metallic surfaces. The result is that the dazzling finish of gold everywhere is not ephemeral, but built to endure. This technical foundation supports the aesthetic dream. Architectural integration, gold as structural element. In the most audacious designs, gold moves beyond ornamentation and becomes part of the architecture itself. Structural columns may be encased in gold-finished metal or gilded composite cladding, becoming luminous vertical features. Beams or trusses, ordinarily hidden, might be exposed with gold patina finishes, turning them into visual statements. Ceilings carry gilded coffers or sunburst patterns that align with structural ribs. Archways and portals are defined with gold banding that simultaneously emphasizes geometry and circulation. Even window mullions or curtain wall frames can carry subtle gold tones, integrating view frames into the golden narrative. Some mansions employ gold-tinted glass or reflective coatings that harmonize with interior finishes. In multi-level spaces, mezzanines with gold guardrails and overhangs create layered interplay of light and form. Architects coordinate structural load paths to minimize disruption to decorative schemes, so you don't see joints or structural breaks, only continuous lines and contours. In certain designs, eaves, soffits, or overhang undersides carry gold leaf detailing, so even looking up or down plays into the immersive effect. Gold thus becomes not only decorative but intrinsic to how you move, see, and inhabit space. It's architecture as art, gilded and luminous. The role of art and sculptures in golden homes. No luxurious interior is complete without art, and in these oceanfront mansions, curated art plays alongside gold accents. Sculptures cast in bronze and finished in gold patina stand in foyers or terraces. Wall sculptures or relief panels incorporate gold leaf and metalwork, echoing the architectural motifs around them. Some homes commission site-specific pieces, kinetic golden mobiles that spin overhead, or wall installations that change with the light of day. Paintings often employ gold leaf backgrounds or gilded frames, forming a visual bridge between art and decor. Designers select works that resonate with the home's palette, tones of sand, sea, sky, jewels, and allow gold to accentuate without overpowering. Pedestals, plinths, display niches are trimmed in gold or constructed from reflective metallic materials that amplify the art's presence. Lighting is choreographed to highlight these pieces, with hidden spotlights or ambient washes that make golden sculptures glow against neutral backdrops. In some cases, walls themselves become canvases, textured plaster, metallic finishes, or embedded art objects that merge with the architecture. The relationship between art, space, and gold treatment becomes a dialogue, each enhancing the other. In these homes, art is not an afterthought but an integral actor in a gilded theater. Harmonizing gold with nature and ocean views. A golden interior risks feeling disconnected from the natural world, but in these oceanfront mansions, designers orchestrate a delicate dance between metallic finishes and the surrounding seascape. Floor-to-ceiling windows, operable walls, and terraces blur the boundary between inside and out. The gold interiors serve as a frame for nature. When sunlight filters through, gold surfaces capture, reflect, and temper that light, creating a warm filter over the ocean vistas. At dawn or dusk, golden trim softens shadows and casts a halo around architectural forms, subtly reinforcing the changing colors of sky and sea. Designers often limit gold to interior planes adjacent to openings, allowing beach textures, natural stone, wood, and greenery outside to anchor the environment. In landscape design, metallic planters or sculptures echo interior motifs, forming visual connections. Water features near terraces may include gilded elements, creating reflections that ripple into the home. At night, outdoor lighting casts golden glow outward, making the mansion an illuminated beacon against coastal darkness. The trick is to let gold accentuate, not compete with, the scene. The sea remains the star, but gold becomes the poetic punctuation, reinforcing rhythm, depth, and ambience. Challenges and critiques: when gold becomes too much. Even in the most visionary homes, scattered tension arises. Where does gold become excessive? Designers walk a fine line. Overt gilding can feel gaudy, cold, or impersonal. Some critics argue that luxury anchored in metallic excess risks overshadowing comfort or human scale. In response, thoughtful designers introduce counterpoints: matte surfaces, subdued textures, richly hued fabrics, deep woods, glass, and natural stone to temper metallic shine. They ensure variation in finish: antique gold, brushed, satin, patinaed, so that surfaces feel nuanced rather than flat and glaring. Lighting is adjusted to avoid hotspots and glare. Another challenge is orientation. In very bright sunlight, gold surfaces can become over-reflective. Designers mitigate that through shading, orientation, and glazing. Maintenance is also a concern. Gilded finishes must age gracefully, resist corrosion, and offer serviceability. In some spaces, designers strategically limit gold to focal zones while letting adjacent rooms adopt more restrained palettes. In a few mansions, owners eventually commission softer refinishing over time, toning down excessive luster in favor of warmth. The point is, true luxury lies not in unlimited gilding but in curated restraint, even in a gold everywhere concept. The best designs thoughtfully balance boldness and discretion.